Kids on a trip. I'm at a bit of a loose end.
Well, I should enjoy your day off.
Well, that's the trouble, Rita. I like to keep busy. I'm a multitasker. I can't even relax in front of Midsummer Murders unless I've got something to peel or I'm speed reading a pamphlet. I don't suppose you need any help here today?
No, thanks, love. Norris will be back soon from his appointment with the chiropodist. I think you should have a season ticket to that place.
You know, I have said to him time and time again, 3 words, Norris, open-toed sandals.
Not on my watch.
Justice, please, Rita.
Sophie, love. Hey, and I've still got your magazine.
Oh, sorry. I was meant to go travelling with my dad. I should have cancelled it. I'm sorry, Rita.
Oh, well, don't you worry, love. I'll cancel it for you.
And why don't I take this copy if you don't want it?
Thanks, Mary. I don't really think it's your
No,
thing.
travel is one of my passions and I'd love nothing more than to have it large at Croatia's funky festivals.
You know, I've been thinking, I really want to do something special for her. You know, like a memorial, just so people don't forget her.
Oh, well, you'll never forget her, Sophie. That's the important thing.
Still, if you want a bit of a do or whatever, I think that's a smashing idea.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
You know, I once went to the most wonderful memorial when I was traversing the coast of Portugal. An old lady that owned a magical taverna. We ate, we drank, and at sunset, the suns let off a dozen Chinese lanterns, and we watched as they floated up into the night sky.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the taverna had a thatch roof, and one of the lanterns got caught. The place burnt to the ground.
Still, the thought was there.
Well, that's what I said, but the sun's just shot me a look.
All right, see you later.
Morning, all. Oh, morning, Sally. I wanted to ask you a favour, Rita. How do you fancy doing a bit of wedding planning with me later? You and all, Soph.
Oh, I thought we was all waiting for the big factory takeover with you and my dad.
Factory?
You, Kevin?
Well, it'll probably come to nothing. Shall we say 1 o'clock?
Lovely. And I want to hear more about the plans for the factory.
Right.
Do you know, I think it's wonderful how you and Kevin are so close. You get on better than most married couples I know.
Bored. He who is bored with life. No, can't remember the rest of the quote, but the gist is, if you're bored, it's your own fault.
Why can't we go on holiday?
Because, Amy, I'm skint. You know, holidays are pie in the sky when you're bringing up a child on your own.
Doing it on your own. There's me, Dad and Michelle.
You know what I mean?
Granddad and Grandma Liz.
Amy,
And Emily's always happy.
look, will you stop going on? I'm trying to work here.
What's buckaroo?
Oh, yeah. Me and Mum used to play that all the time when I was your age. What you do, right, is you get the little horse and you pile it up with objects until the horse gets too heavy, it bucks, and everything falls off.
And
And then you shout, Buckaroo!
I think I'll bring my book instead. Hiya.
Oh, hiya.
I've got some old stuff from Maddie's there, just like books, DVDs, CDs.
Right.
I'm basically trying to organise a memorial and a memory, and I just thought some money from this stuff would just help towards it.
Amy, how about a brew?
I'm all right, sir. I've still got half an umbunga in the back.
No, I meant for me.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, try living with her.
I can't imagine what she would have gone through in that fire. Although it don't seem to have affected her.
I tell you what, I'll give you 200 quid for the lot.
How much? Tracy, I thought you were just going to say it's a load of old tat.
No, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of call for old Rihanna CDs and Hunger Games.
I know what you're doing. And it is dead good of you, but let's just call it what it is. It's a donation towards Maddie's memorial.
You got me. But don't be telling anybody because I don't want my reputation damaged.
Look, if I was in your shoes and Amy got out okay, I'd be thanking my lucky stars as well.
My head's still spinning at the thought of you running the factory.
They won't just be running it, Rita. They'll own it. My mum and dad in business, eh?
Right, shall we start with the venues?
And is Tim all right about you going in business with Kevin?
Why wouldn't you be?
Well, you know what they say, never mix business with pleasure.
Kevin's not pleasure. I don't get any pleasure out of Kevin. This is pure and simple a business deal.
I'll get it.
Well, I'm very pleased for you both, love. I think it's very mature that you and Tim and Kevin can just rub along like you do.
Hello. I hope I'm not too late.
Eh?
I wanted to dig out my wedding file. I think you will find this very useful.
Have you made that?
Oh, I've been compiling it since I was a giddy romantic teenager. Updated it regularly over the years. Fashions may change, but love never goes out of style. It's been such a boon to some of my betrothed friends over the years, but sadly not for me. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Have you, decided on your bridesmaids yet?
I haven't decided on anything so far.
Oh, perfecto, as they say in Italy. Right, let's get cracking then. Remember, even if you haven't got the venue booked, a save the date card is imperative.
Right.
And in my opinion, and you might think me terribly bold here, but you can afford to go a little bit mad with the font of your save the date card, because it's not like it's like the actual wedding invitation, is it?
Right.
Actually, I've got a sample thingy from the... Here it is! Now, if you wanted to be outrageous, you could do all the letters in different styles. It would give it a modern, punky feel.
Right. Well, sorry to hurry you up, but I've got to put the tea on.
Thanks, Mary. You've been really helpful.
Bye.
Bye.
Thought she'd never leave.
Bet Rita was glad of that text from Norris.
What text? She made it up so she could get away from Mary and marry the wedding fairy.
No way.
Oh, Sophie, you're so naive sometimes. There's no stationary emergency.
All Mary wanted to do was be helpful, Mum.
Helpful? Have you seen that save the date card? It looks more like a ransom note. If that came through the door, I'd be worried that an ear would fall out of the envelope. It's more of a threat than an invitation.
Look, why don't you and Tim come to my dad's tonight for tea? I'll cook and we can talk about the wedding.
Tim's working late.
Mum, Tim can't clean windows in the dark.
Stop badgering me, will you? I've had a very trying day.
Okay. Have you and my dad fell out?
Stop banging on. Everything's fine. Your dad's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Could have had a drink at home.
I've been at home all afternoon.
Evening, ladies.
Alice, can I have a large Pinot Grigio, please?
Oh, you're drinking?
No, you are. And can I have a fresh orange, please?
Right here. I would have been happy with a small glass.
Are you joking? Oh, I've seen you inhale a small glass of wine by the time it takes Liz to bring your change back. Anyway, there's something wrong with you. I want to know where it is.
I don't know what you mean.
Are you being serious? Whenever there's a mention of the factory, the wedding, my dad, Tim, you're like that, what's his name on a thingy tin roof?
Cat and a Hat.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm just under a lot of pressure at the moment, Sophie. I'm trying to juggle a lot of balls.
Here we are, girls. Hey, Sal, is it true about you and Kev?
Well, we can't discuss it with all and sundry at this stage, I'm afraid. You know, legal
Do you even want to get married?
Of course I want to get married. Why would you ask such a silly question?
Well, because it wasn't that long ago since you called your last engagement off.
No, that was different.
Well, what is it then? What's up with you?
Hello, you two. I have been knocking on your door, but I couldn't get an answer.
Well, that's because we went in.
Well, I realised that when I looked through your conservatory window.
What, you were in our garden?
Only briefly. You've got a lovely little patch. Though I put some tomato plants up against the fence if I were you. Though they need assiduous sprinkling. No, I just wanted to drop you these. Some ideas for hen and stag nights.
Bless you.
Thank you. Hay fever. I knew I shouldn't have lingered by your hollyhocks. Anyway, there's everything here from a pub crawl in Blackpool to skydiving dressed as your favourite cartoon character.
Mary, I don't think there's
What makes you think I have any desire to jump from a plane dressed as the Pink Panther?
Was the Pink Panther your favourite? I used to love that show, though Mother disapproved of talking animals on account that she thought they were demonic.
Well, the Pink Panther didn't talk. That was the whole point.
Well, I never knew that. I used to watch it in secret with the sound turned down because of Mother. It's nice to know I wasn't missing anything.
Mary, we was just having a private mother-daughter.
Oh, of course. I just wanted you to have those. There's nothing worse than somebody outstaying their welcome. Toodaloo. You're welcome.
What is wrong with you? She was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, well, I can do without it. Everybody's sticking their noses in. Weddings this and weddings that. People are obsessed. Thinks it's terribly modern, you know, to have your dad as Tim's best man, but maybe it's not modern. Maybe it's just bizarre.
So, who cares what anyone else thinks?
Well, me stood up at the front looking like butter wouldn't melt with everybody whispering that I'd slept with the groom and the best man.
You don't still have feelings for my dad, do you? That's not what all this is about.
No, I mean, I've got feelings for him. Of course I have. We were together for a very long time.
Mum, do you still love him?
Okay, Sophie, okay. I've kissed him, all right? I've kissed him. Will you stop badgering me about it?
You have kissed my dad?
Yes, and I feel terrible about it.
Yeah, well, so you should.
Oh, Sophie, you've got to promise me. You've got to promise me that you won't tell Tim because he'll never forgive me.